What's good, everyone? It's Amadou. Today, we're breaking down layer one, the physical layer of the OSI model. But we're going to do it in my way, with the grandma story. Because everything makes sense when grandma's involved, right? So imagine this. You pull up to grandma's house on a Sunday, you're chilling, ready to eat some food she's definitely overseasoned, right? But she sits with you and hits you with, baby, my TV hasn't been working for 3 days. I think I gotta buy a new one. She's mad. Screen is pitch black. The remote has batteries in it. It's blinking red, but it's not working. And she's already planning to drop another $1,000 on a TV she just bought last year. And she's blaming everyone, including the cleaning crew that came by yesterday. Now, even if you're not tech savvy, you already know what 90% of children or grandchildren are going to check first. Is the TV plugged in? You walk behind the TV, boom, it's unplugged. The cleaners used the outlet for the vacuum and forgot to plug it back in. So now you just saved grandma $1,000 and her Jimmy Kimmel nights. And probably prevented her from yelling at the cleaning lady again. Congratulations, you just performed OSI Model Layer 1 troubleshooting. Because Layer 1 is where everything starts. If the cables are damaged, unplugged, broken, dusty, bent, wet, nothing above Layer 1 works. What Layer 1 actually does. Layer 1 is the physical layer. It's responsible for transmitting raw bits, the ones and zeros, through physical mediums like electrical signals, light, radio waves, Bluetooth. If the signal can't leave your device, it doesn't matter how good your router, firewall, or cloud setup is. Level 1 failure stops everything. Now, let's talk about wired connections. Let's start with copper cables, the OGs of networking. You'll mostly run into RJ45 connectors, Ethernet cables, UTP. These come in categories. Cat5e, older but still used. There's Cat6, which is faster, better shielding. Cat7 and 8 is high-end, data center styles, not common in homes. Twisted pairs reduce electromagnetic interference, which is why you see the wires literally twisted around each other. In modern homes built after mid-2010s, often have structured wiring. That means a modem/router connects to a switch tucked in a utility closet. That switch sends Ethernet cables to access points on each floor. So this helps kill Wi-Fi dead zones and distributes strong signals everywhere. Same concept in offices and hospitals, just on a much bigger scale, with switches, routers, servers, and fiber between floors. So let's talk about straight through versus crossover. RJ45 cables come in two types. Straight through, which connects unlike devices, basically like a PC connected to a switch, and crossover connects like devices. For example, PC to PC. But don't stress, most modern equipment uses MDIX, which automatically detects and corrects the cable type. Let's talk about the gold standard, fiber. Fiber uses light to transmit data. This makes it insanely fast and perfect for long distances. It mainly comes in two forms. Single mode, which is fiber that uses laser light, and it stretches to long distances up to 62 miles, but it's more expensive, and it has a smaller core diameter. We also have multi-mode fiber, which uses LED light. It's cheaper, shorter distance, and has a wider core. Now, since these lights are coming in at a very fast speed, we use SFPFs as small modules that let switches and routers connect to fiber. And the types include SFPF, which is 1 gig, there's SFPF Plus, and QSFP28, which goes up to 100 gigabits. These things are tiny computers. One side transmits light, the other receives it. Now let's talk about the different wireless transmissions. There's wireless that uses radio waves to send data, and there's two main Wi-Fi frequencies. 2.4 gigahertz, which is slower, longer range, and it's great for walls and distances. We also have 5 gigahertz, which is faster, shorter range, but it struggles with thick walls. Think of it like this. 2 gigahertz is grandma yelling your name from upstairs, slow, but it reaches everywhere. And 5 gigahertz is you calling her from the next room, fast, but if a wall gets in the way, you're done. Now let's talk about the common challenges in layer 1. Since layer 1 deals with physical stuff, a lot can go wrong. Attenuation, signal weakens over distance, interference from microwaves, power lines, bad wiring, temperature and humidity, sunlight exposure, bending damage to fiber or copper. Networking is one of the few IT fields where literally the weather can ruin your whole day. And we couldn't do all this without an honorable mention to Bluetooth. Bluetooth lives at layer 1 too. It's short range, low power, perfect for earbuds, watches, IoT devices, CarPlay. It's built for convenience, not speed. So that wraps up the layer 1, the foundation of everything. If you enjoy this, hit a subscribe or read the Medium post if you want the longer, in-depth version that I will tag down below. Thanks for tuning in.